or yesterday, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning did a Zoom call with basketball night. Ernie and Phil. What's that?
Just you trying to come up with names and like the clues you throw out. Get me every time.
It was a really cool phone call. I think Peyton Manning potentially stole the show with his his verbal.
You knew he would.
Absolutely. He came into that thing prepared, by the way. And I assume he watched what Phil and Tiger did the last time and was like, okay, this is what they're going to try to do. Let me set up at least a story. Do we have the audio or video?
Yep.
Here we go.
Ernie, the course, the tournament had to be in Florida. After Tom's B&E arrest, with the ankle monitor, he couldn't leave the state. So it had to be in Florida. Tiger and I talked to the sheriff in Tampa. He's going to be allowed to go to Palm Beach to play.
The delivery's the best.
I've never played Tom very well on his home turf, and so maybe this is considered a neutral site, and I would have loved to have had this tournament in a place where they don't like Tom very much. Indianapolis, Denver, Boston, after he just betrayed them and broke their hearts. So
betrayed them
is the best we can probably do. Look, I think the teams are fair. I think Phil chose the right partner in Tom. Together, they have 11 championships. Tiger and I have 17, the way I count it, right, Tiger?
By the way, Peyton and Tiger, good friends. The amount of shit they've either talked to each other or to somebody else together is probably relatively high. That's why Peyton looks at Tiger, goes right, and Tiger probably on a golf course with some very rich person that paid to play with them. I would assume that they had shit talked on said person as well. I'm actually kind of excited for this thing. I'm not kind of. I'm very excited for this thing.
Oh, yeah.
I was very excited for the last match, too, when Phil and Tiger were taking each other on. I was pumped up about it, and then it was a rather large dud. It was actually the same time we were down in Texas calling the Texas Tech game. It was happening because we were catching up on it on our phone in between meeting with Matt Rule and the Baylor Bears at their hotel. But this one with with Tom and Peyton, I think it's going to actually get a little bit entertaining. If they go alternating shot, I'm pumped to see it. I'm excited to watch this thing.
I think I read something. The front nine is played. I don't know what the format is, but the back nine they said is going to be alternate shot, which I think is awesome.
Nice. Wow.
And I really hope Peyton and Tiger are playing well because Peyton is the guy that's going to drive this thing, that's going to bring the personality, I think, and drive like the talk back and forth. So if Peyton is playing well and he and Tiger are up, I think you're really going to see Peyton open up and make this thing very entertaining.
You know what, though? I'm a little bit worried. The issue is Tom. What? One of the most competitive humans ever exist.
Yep.
Peyton, one of the most competitive humans ever exist. What if they get so dialed in and focused on golfing good that they're not gonna you didn't hear Peyton talk a lot of shit on the field ever. You know what I mean? Peyton would actually tell Ray Lewis, like, hey, you got too many guys on the field, or you only have 10 on your side right now, Ray. Apple. Ray, you only got 10, Ray. Apple. Timeout, Baltimore Ravens. That's a real story that happened. He was telling Ray Lewis that they only had 10 guys on the field. Ray Lewis calls the timeout, then counts afterwards and was like, he wasn't fucking lying. We did only have 10. Like, I'm worried that Peyton won't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm worried that they'll all – because there's a lot on the line here, by the way. A lot. The conversation about Tom and Peyton is going to carry now into the golf world, depending on what happens here. What if it gets too serious and there isn't that entertainment value? I still think it'll be good to watch them. They're just going to need some people that talk good. You know what I mean?
They'll loosen up. I think early on, it may be quiet because they're all going to be somewhat nervous, especially that first tee shot. And then once they start playing, hopefully they'll loosen up a little bit. And are they going to have Charles Barkley on the course? Like, if Charles is a walking like David Fairty with their group, I think Charles could really help liven up everything because he's friends with all like them. He can go back and forth and set them up for things and ask them questions. Like, it should be like that.
I wonder if you know how they have somebody walking on the course.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get that gig? Like, I'm not interacting with them. I am just strictly observing and reporting. Peyton just made a hilarious shit talk joke to Tom Brady about insert whatever here. Tiger's getting a little bit shook, obviously. Doesn't think Peyton's keeping the ball on the fairway enough. I'll get back to you with some more. Thanks for that, Ernie would say. That is something I think would be a little bit of enlightening like that.
Yeah,
we should try to get that job.
I think that's what Charles might be.
Will he walk? Charles ain't going to walk that entire thing. Are they walking or are they in a cart?
No,
They're probably in a cart.
No, they're going to walk. They
Well,
walk.
I mean, like Charles, I don't think he's going to be walking.
Charles Barkley's going to be
got
in
a new
a
hip.
cart.
He can walk now.
Oh, this is going to be fucking electric. He's going to be in between them.
Just trot around.
Oh, with his leg, he'll be hanging out. Oh, this is going to be electric if that's the case.
I'm glad they split up Phil and Peyton because those are the ones who are going to carry the talking.
Phil is such a unique, weird, somewhat corny guy too. So he's going to want to try to make it a show as well.
I am so pumped for this now.
I know. May 28th, right?
28th or 24th?
24th, 2 weeks from Sunday.
Look good, feel good, play good.
Play good, pay good, live good, die good.